This is
Miranda.
Lindsay.
Deja Lee.
They're all my roommates, and today we are doing a video on tips on like how to live with other people, what it's like living with roommates, stuff like that, because somebody requested that in my last video. What are you guys laughing about? So it's actually Deja Lee and I's first semester, so we don't have that much experience, but we have good roommates. So we're just gonna, and it's roommates. Lindsay's third semester.
Dude.
Miranda's second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like they're the old people, except I'm really the old one because I could have done it.
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, you're the old part. Like,
I'm the old part.
Like, oh no, it's 8 o'clock, I should go to bed.
I know a lot of people when they first move into college are like really afraid of having roommates. I mean, I was scared that my roommates would be freaks first semester. You think so?
Me too.
Yeah. So
nightmares came true.
Tips on like fears of your first semester at college or something and you're like afraid of having weird roommates.
Facebook stalking is always a good option. I kid you not. Like, if you can find out the names of the people you're going to be living with, find them on Facebook or
and, like,
Instagram or Twitter or something, and then you will at least know something about them.
I know a lot of other fears that people have is like if they get there and the roommates actually are bad. Say like your roommates do everything they can to annoy you, or you know, they're just super slobs, or you guys don't get along. Like, what do you have to say?
I think it depends on what it is, because I know that sometimes there's just things that you just find annoying and that they might not realize that they're doing it, and so just kind of to swallow it and just get used to it, and eventually you'll get over it. But if it's something more major, you should talk to them about it.
I would call them out.
Deja Lee's really upfront about stuff.
But I mean, like, if it's just something that they naturally do, like just tapping their foot, and if it's annoying,
no, but I'm talking about stuff that's like living wise, and it's hard to live with them.
That's what I'm saying. If it's just something small, swallow it. But if it's something bigger, talk to them about it.
What would you do if your roommate snores and you're dating and you can't
close
sleep?
the door?
I snore, guys.
Yeah, Ellen snores. So
I mean, our school really like recommends, like, we have a lot of living standards, which I think is really helpful. So they always recommend like sitting down and talking about it every week. What do they call it? Apartment council.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like talking things out. Every night she comes home at like 2 in the morning and brings a bunch of friends over, and they're loud and keep you up. And you talk to her about it, and she's like, "Oh, sorry," and then continues to do it. What would you do?
Lock her out.
But she has a key.
I've had friends who've done that before, who they will
know.
like straight up lock the door, and then if they try to come in and be like, "Leave right now, leave my apartment." But I don't know, I think most apartments or like complexes, or if you're living in dorms or something, you have an RA or a manager. You can always go to them. Like, that's what they're there for. Oftentimes it's like enforcing the rules and dealing with conflict. Like, sometimes it just doesn't help though. Like, I know sometimes it does not do anything, and like, I don't know, you just have to address it. Sometimes people just aren't gonna listen to you though.
Bonding with your roommates. Like, do you have like tips for that or whatever?
Jenga.
Yeah, Jenga.
Yeah.
We played Jenga the other night. Yoga.
Yeah, yoga. We started doing that. That's
Yeah, I think it's important to bond with your roommates.
I don't know, another thing we did last semester is we all sat down together and we talked about like maybe something that we did before we came here that was really fun. Or one thing I always do with people that I just kind of met, like, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend? Do you like anybody?" Because then they just start talking about it, and then they feel more open and comfortable around you because you know about their romantic relationship or lack thereof.
I think it's also good to like show that you care about your roommates. Miranda, I feel like you're always like really good about asking like, "How was your day? What'd you do?"
She's our mom.
Yeah, she's our mom. Basically, we've decided that. And Lizzie's our dad because she's always gone.
Yeah.
And we're the kids because we're new. Deja Lee's the rebel child.
Yeah.
And then I'm what?
You're the perfect kid that's really not perfect.
I'm not
but you
perfect
think she
at
is.
all.
So if you have like a really difficult roommate, like I've had some issues with roommates before, but sometimes it's just an issue of personality. Like, you can't really help it. So what I did is I would talk to my manager or my other roommates. Like, we would just talk about it. Like, you can't get over some things, but it helps a lot if you can just, if you have someone to talk to about it, even if they're not gonna, if you can't get over it with that one roommate, your other roommates might be able to help you if you have more than one. Or like our manager helped us a lot, and stuff like some stuff that you might think is going to be a huge issue might really not be, and then it's the little things that will like actually get to you. So if you're going to college and you have a roommate who doesn't clean up after themselves like at all, just talk about it. Like, seriously, that has solved so many issues with the different roommates I've had, is if we will just like talk about it, it gets it out of the way. And sometimes people don't really realize what they're doing is irritating you or irritating someone else, or they do it subconsciously because it's something they've always done.
It's not for forever too.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I was just gonna say. You know, like if you really, really don't get along with that person, the most you have to be with them is a semester. So like just, you know, switch.
Yeah, just
Switch
try to get through it.
Dorms or apartments or like whatever your situation is.
Or what you can do is, in the last semester, one of my friends, she did not like any of her roommates whatsoever. And so she would study outside of the house, like in the library and things like that. And just kind of did everything she could to be out of there. So when, like, the minimal time that she was there, it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, it's good to have like that safe space. So even if it's not your apartment, like if you hate your roommates, if that's your situation.
Is that why you're always gone?
I was
That's a totally fun story. We learned that Ellen had snow pants from her tour video. We were like, what?
They like watched my room tour and I'm like, you guys live here. Like, why did you spend 10 minutes of your life watching a tour of the place that you were literally at?
We found out she had snow pants. I thought it was worth for 10 minutes, you know?
10-minute video to figure out I had snow pants.
You can freeze and eat another time.
There's someone
There's
at
a
our
knock at the
door,
door.
and we are all sitting
We
here.
have a visitor.
It feels so uncomfortable.
No, don't.
Hi, Lindsay here.
Hi.
This is Lindsay.
This is my visiting teacher, guys.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
wearing a t-shirt.
Oh, and make time for your roommates. Because you do live with them.
Make
They're
time
kind of your
for your
family for a brief period of time.
For like for a semester, your roommates, if you like, whether
Yeah.
it's one roommate or like 3 roommates or 6 roommates, your roommates are sort of like your family for
Yes,
that
make sure
period of time.
to get along with
So,
them, do the best you can.
try not
Be
to
there
like
for
tick them off too much.
Yeah, don't intentionally do things that piss them
Yeah.
off. Like,
Oh,
don't
also,
do that.
yeah, I guess we didn't talk about if you are the annoying roommate, what are you doing?
Yeah, if you don't have an annoying roommate, you might be the annoying roommate.
Yeah, if you don't have an annoying, wait.
We're good. I think we're good.
If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe. Thumbs up this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.